Welcome in, folks, to CAA Hoops Weekly Season Preview powered by Under Armour. I'm Bobby Broyles along with Rob Washburn. Rob, I can't believe it all starts tomorrow.
24 hours to the start of another new basketball season. Can't wait to get going.
Well, before we tip off, we have one more team to take a look at, being the William & Mary. The Tribe last year once again reached the CAA championship game and came one jumper short of making the program's first trip to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it was another great year for William & Mary head coach Tony Shaver as the Tribe reached the 21 mark and advanced to the CAA championship game for the third time in 7 years. Unfortunately, it came to a heartbreaking end, as you mentioned, and I'm sure the returning group of players is highly motivated to get themselves back in position to win the CAA title and make the school's first NCAA tournament appearance. Now, there's some holes to fill with the loss of starters Tim Rusthoven, Brandon Britt, and Kyle Galliard, but William & Mary returns two of the league's best players, and if they can fill in the other pieces to the puzzle, they should be right in the hunt for a championship.
High expectations for the Tribe as they were selected to finish second in the preseason poll. They will be led this year by the CAA Preseason Player of the Year, Marcus Thornton, and wouldn't it be fitting if he can get the Tribe over the hump this year, Rob?
Yeah, in order to win a championship, you usually need a great player who can take over a close game down the stretch, and William & Mary has one in Marcus Thornton. He averaged nearly 19 points per game last season and should finish his career as the Tribe's all-time leading scorer and three-point shooter. He also was among the league's top 10 in assists and steals and really does it all. Thornton is not the only weapon back for William & Mary. Omar Pruitt was the runaway pick for CAA Rookie of the Year last season after averaging 11 points and 5 rebounds per game. He knocked down 51 threes but can also get to the rim. It'll be interesting to see how much better he's become over the offseason. The Tribe also returns junior starting guard Terry Tarpey and two of their top reserves in junior forward Sean Sheldon and sophomore guard Daniel Dixon. Those guys could be the key to see how far William & Mary goes this year.
We spoke to head coach Tony Shaver at Media Day, and this is what he had to say about this year's CAA Preseason Player of the Year, Marcus Thornton.
Well, Marcus is a great player. I mean, he's truly a great player, and I think the thing that's impressed me the most about him over the course of 4 years is his work ethic. I mean, I've coached for 38 years, I believe it is now, and he's the hardest worker I've ever been around. Bar none. I mean, he just... we have our 5 days of practice, our weight room, and he's in there at least 5 days on his own. He has certain days he works on ball handling, certain days are shooting days. So he loves the game. He's very passionate about being a great player. So that's always impressed me. He's grown so much as a player. He's grown so much as a person. And he's obviously very valuable to our ball club.
Now, as we turn our focus to the women's side, we bring back Kelly McCarthy. Tough year for the Tribe under first-year head coach Ed Swanson as he continues to build this program to be a contender in the CAA.
Coach Swanson laid the groundwork for an up-tempo offense and a feisty defense last season. The Tribe led the CAA in steals, averaging nearly 11 per game. In addition, 4 members of the Tribe averaged double figures in scoring and ranked among the top 20 in the league. One of those was Caitlin Matthew, who posted 12.7 points per game during her senior season. Coach Swanson will have to replace her, but with 4 of his 5 starters returning, the Tribe will be in good shape.
The Tribe were picked 8th in the predicted order of finish. Marlena Trimba, last year's CAA Rookie of the Year, stands out for this team, and they have an opportunity to really build around her.
Marlena Trimba kind of took a lot of people by surprise, don't you think, Bobby?
Oh, yes, she did.
She's a natural 2-guard and can shoot the lights out. Last season, she posted more than 13 points a game and drained 67 three-pointers while dishing out 62 assists. She fits perfectly into the style of play Coach Swanson likes, so expect Trimba to have another big season. Surrounding Trimba are senior captains Jasmine Boone and Kyla Kierstetter. Boone gets it done on both ends of the floor. She averaged 11.5 points per game last season and led the CAA with 81 steals and earned all defensive honors. Kierstetter was right behind Boone in the steals department, averaging 2 a game. The guard had her best season in a Tribe uniform as a junior, posting nearly 11 points and more than 4 rebounds per contest. Both Boone and Kierstetter want to help start something special at William & Mary, so they'll be leaving it all on the court each and every night.
Coach Swanson at Media Day talked about her talented sophomore Marlena Trimba.
Well, we really try to get after her in terms of her strength and conditioning. I think that's the biggest part. I think that coming from high school into your first year, that's the major transition that you have to make. But I think her strength and conditioning is her biggest improvement, and her mental toughness. I think now when you sneak up on people as a freshman, moving into your second year, now you're a known player in the conference, and she's going to have to adjust her game a little bit, not just become that shooter, that scorer. She's going to have to become a better defender, a better rebounder for us.
Coach Swanson's team will open the 2014-15 season at home on Friday night at 7, November the 14th, as they take on Loyola, while the men will be on the road the same night at 6 as they face Florida live on the SEC Network.
We also wrap up our Coaches One-on-One features today as the CAA.TV crew sat down with Coach Shaver and Coach Swanson at Media Day. You can watch now on the blogs Baseline Buzz and Hoop Scoop.
That will wrap up our CA Hoops weekly season preview powered by Under Armour. The 2014-15 season tips off Friday, so stay with casports.com for all the latest happenings around the league. For Bobby Broyles, Kelly McCarthy, and Rob Washburn, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.